Across the United States, there are places that remind us who we are as a nation, symbols of freedom, sacrifice, and the American dream. These landmarks carry the stories of our history and the pride of our people. Today, we're visiting 7 patriotic landmarks every American should see at least once in their lifetime. We begin with the Statue of Liberty, perhaps the most recognizable symbol of freedom in the world. A gift from France in 1886, she has welcomed generations of immigrants to America's shores. Her torch lights the way toward liberty, equality, and opportunity, the ideals at the heart of the United States. Next, Mount Rushmore, carved into the granite cliffs of South Dakota. The faces of Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln represent the birth, growth, development, and preservation of America. More than just a monument, it's a tribute to the vision and resilience that built this nation. In Philadelphia stands Independence Hall, where the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution were debated and signed. Within these walls, the idea of America was born, a nation built on liberty and justice. To walk here is to step back into the very moment when freedom was declared. The Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. honors the 16th president who guided the nation through its darkest hour. His words, etched in stone, remind us of unity and equality. From Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s "I Have a Dream" speech to countless gatherings for justice, this memorial continues to inspire generations. On the Hawaiian island of Oahu, amidst the tranquil, sun-kissed waters, lies a site of profound historical significance: the Pearl Harbor National Memorial. This sacred ground pays solemn tribute to the 2,403 Americans who lost their lives on December 7, 1941, a date President Franklin D. Roosevelt declared would live in infamy. The surprise attack shattered a peaceful Sunday morning and irrevocably plunged the United States into the crucible of World War II, forever altering the course of history. At the heart of the memorial is the iconic USS Arizona Memorial, a stark white structure that floats serenely above the sunken hull of the battleship below. Designed by architect Alfred Price, its very form is deeply symbolic. The sagging center represents the initial defeat and profound shock of the attack, while the strong, uplifted ends signify America's ultimate victory and unyielding resilience. This hallowed structure serves as the final resting place for 1,177 sailors and Marines, the majority of the ship's crew, who were killed in a single, cataclysmic explosion. Their names are forever etched into the gleaming marble wall in the shrine room, a silent, powerful testament to their ultimate sacrifice. Visitors who make the journey are met with a profound sense of quiet reverence. Looking down from the memorial, they can see the ghostly silhouette of the USS Arizona, a submerged tomb resting just feet below the surface. Even now, more than 80 years later, droplets of oil continue to seep from the wreckage. Known as the Tears of the Arizona, they rise to the surface like black tears, a haunting and constant reminder of the life and energy that was extinguished in an instant. It's a visceral connection to the past, a living part of the memorial itself. The Pearl Harbor Memorial is more than a monument. It is a classroom for future generations and a place of solemn remembrance that transcends time. It reminds us not only of the immense cost of freedom but also of the extraordinary courage of those who are called to defend it. The attack forged a new sense of national unity and resolve, and this sacred site ensures that the lessons of that day and the valor of those who perished will never be forgotten. Deep in the heart of Texas stands the Alamo, where a small band of defenders stood against overwhelming odds in 1836. Though the battle was lost, their courage became a rallying cry for independence. Remember the Alamo. Today, it remains a symbol of sacrifice, bravery, and the fight for freedom. Our final stop brings us to the hallowed grounds of Arlington National Cemetery. Spanning over 600 acres of rolling hills, this is America's most sacred shrine. Here, beneath seemingly endless rows of pristine white headstones, rest more than 400,000 service members from every major American conflict. The land itself is steeped in history, once the estate of Robert E. Lee, established as a military cemetery during the Civil War, a poignant symbol of a nation's sacrifice and reunification. At its heart lies the tomb of the unknown soldier, guarded day and night by the elite sentinels of the Old Guard. The changing of the guard is a breathtaking display of discipline. Each movement is symbolic. The sentinel marches 21 steps, turns, and pauses for 21 seconds, echoing the 21-gun salute, the highest military honor. The changing of the guard at the tomb of the unknown soldier is one of the most moving tributes to honor and sacrifice in America, a silent, unwavering promise that these soldiers are never forgotten. Walking among the headstones, you feel the weight of history and the gratitude of a nation. The uniformity of the markers belies the unique stories of courage they represent. Here lie presidents and privates, decorated generals and young enlistees, all united in service. You can visit the eternal flame at President John F. Kennedy's gravesite, a powerful symbol of enduring hope. Each name etched in stone is a chapter in the American story, a personal sacrifice that has collectively secured the nation's freedom. Overlooking the grounds is the historic Arlington House, a constant reminder of the site's complex past. Arlington is more than a cemetery, it is a living memorial and a testament to the ideals of duty and valor. It stands as a solemn, beautiful, and powerful reminder of the cost of liberty. Our journey through America's most sacred grounds now comes to a close, but the powerful stories these places tell are eternal. From the golden torch of the Statue of Liberty, a global promise of a new beginning, to the hallowed silent rows of Arlington National Cemetery, these are not merely monuments of stone and steel. They are the physical embodiment of the nation's soul, serving as profound reminders of our shared freedom, our complex history, and our enduring quest for unity as Americans. They are places of immense national pride, certainly, but also spaces for deep personal reflection and boundless inspiration. To stand before the Lincoln Memorial is to feel the weight of a nation torn asunder and painstakingly stitched back together by principle and sacrifice. To walk the halls of Independence Hall is to hear the echoes of the audacious, world-changing debates that birthed a new form of government. These landmarks challenge us. They compel us to consider the true price of liberty, a price paid in blood and bravery at places like the Alamo, and forever memorialized at the USS Arizona, where the quiet waters still weep for a day that changed the world forever. But the story doesn't end with the structures themselves. It truly lives and breathes in the millions of people who visit them. It's found in the single tear that traces a line down a veteran's cheek as they touch a name on a memorial wall. It's in the sheer sense of wonder a child feels, looking up at the immense stoic faces carved into Mount Rushmore. It's in the quiet, respectful conversations between strangers from vastly different backgrounds, all suddenly connected by a common heritage. These are the precious moments where history becomes tangible, where the past reaches out to inform and guide our present. As someone who has had the profound privilege of traveling throughout the United States, I've witnessed this unique spirit firsthand. I've met countless Americans from every conceivable walk of life, and I'm deeply honored to call many of them my friends. What I've come to understand is that the American identity is not a monolith. It is a vibrant, ever-evolving tapestry, woven from countless threads of courage, innovation, resilience, and an unwavering, optimistic belief in a better tomorrow. The United States, for all its complexities, remains a powerful and essential beacon of freedom in the world. It stands as a living example to the world of what can be achieved when a people dedicate themselves, generation after generation, to the ongoing work of forming a more perfect union. The journey to understand America is a journey through these landmarks. They are essential chapters in a grand, unfinished story. A story of immense struggle and incredible triumph, of lofty ideals and the hard daily work required to live up to them. They beckon us to learn, to remember, and to take up our own responsibility in carrying the torch of liberty forward into the future. These are more than just patriotic landmarks to visit, they are the very cornerstones of a global ideal of self-determination and hope. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. For more explorations into the heart of history and culture, please subscribe. We are truly grateful for your time and your curiosity. Thank you for watching.